everyone, this is Pamela, and well, this is not the first time. For the ones who is the first time they're seeing me, well, this is my name. And if you want to know more about me, like I always said, you can look or watch, sorry, to the last video, the previous videos, and where you can find out about the story of my life and why I decided just to start this type of content on YouTube. And I feel really excited just to make this type of material because I don't know, it's something that I see like a hobby that it makes me feel really good, relief, and it is a healing process that I take into account in order for me just to become a better version of myself and help others. And it makes me happy at least to have one view that I'm hoping that I can help that person just to open their eyes into a new situation. So well, and I have been doing these videos where I give information about any type of topic that is related to psychology, to behaviors and all this stuff. But I was thinking during the week that I wanted to change a little bit of the content by adding more excitement into this. And I wanted just to, or I was thinking into putting some context, or maybe in soap operas, Kardashians that they are very popular right now, and other type of videos where I'm going to be analyzing the context of a fight or a situation that can be really toxic, and everyone sometimes is following up and trying to imitate those type of behaviors that, to me, my point of view, are not actually really good. So I'm going to start on the first video that I would like to analyze is about the fight of Kim and Kourtney that was really popular back at the beginning of the year. Okay, and I watched the fight and I saw many things that I realized that there were a very toxic behavior there. Of course, that leads to a violent situation that I do not recommend people just to go that, because I think everyone deserves respect, and being violent is not that solution for anyone. And that's why I want to clarify that I'm not going to say that she was right and she deserved it, because I don't think that's the point of all that. So what I wanted just to call out a little bit of a behavior that I saw there, that I just wanted people to realize, maybe the people who didn't see it the way I saw it. Anyways, you are really open just to put your comment below and tell me whatever you think of it. Okay, so I want you just to watch the video, and I'm going to be comment as you watch the video, and then we can I can tell you what I perceive from the fight. Okay,
Off when I'm sick or not.
I just said mom is so used to it, and then I said me, Kourtney, me and Chloe, whenever, if we're sick, you don't care about stuff like if it's a
But
Saturday.
you act like I don't do Do you know all you have this narrative in your mind?
I'm not saying that. No. I will literally you up if you mention it again. Literally shut the up and don't laugh like that. You look like a freak. Okay, but honestly, change the narrative in your mind. I work my ass off.
I don't want to hear this narrative anymore about this work ethic, and she's the only one with work ethic, and she's doing this, and this, as if she's better because she works more, or because it's such bullshit.
Here, because I don't know if you realize that Kim made a comment that bothers to Kourtney a lot. It triggers her, and I think it triggers her because if you're very familiarized with the show, you can tell that they have been having issues from last seasons. And I have seen it in short clips on Instagram, or I don't know, because I don't watch the channel anymore, in entertainment. That is the channel where the show it's being tuned. But in Instagram, I have seen that they have been having these issues, these situations that are very toxic. And then Kim goes and say this thing about Kourtney, no, Chloe and I, she speaks, and then Kourtney felt triggered, and then she just called out whatever she said, Kim said, by saying you have to stop with their narrative. Maybe because she is very responsible, she works really hard, and she's tired of her sister saying that it's not that way, which I feel like it's not fair either. So I'm not saying with this that I justify Kourtney's actions on, taking it on Kim like she did, but I do not support Kim either, because she started everything by saying something to, intentionally hurt Kourtney. And I think everyone has seen it in the way it is. And but anyway, I do not justify both of them going into the violent situation, because for fighting you need two people to do it. So they both did it. And other situation that I'm seeing there is that there is a triangulation between Khloe, Kourtney, and Kim. And Khloe is taking sides, and you can see clearly that her side is supporting Kim. And I can see that Kourtney is really affected by it, because at the end she feels like, why are you just calling me out, like only me? Where Kim also started this, and she started saying these things, and then she's just...
Don't ever come at me like that.
You two
I
stop.
swear to God, I'll punch you in your face.
So do it.
Don't with me. I swear to
Do
God.
it already.
Don't use it.
Billy and Dilly, stop. Okay, stop, you two. Okay, stop. Go to your own corners.
Wait, no. Come.
The crew is
Ever.
here.
Shut the up. Ever.
You
do
two.
it or shut the up.
Okay.
Ever dig your nails in me like that.
Stop it.
How old are you? How old are you? Up.
Sleeping, guys.
Just looking in the mirror just to see if she's okay. And that's what happens when you go to being very violent. It's not going to end very well. Maybe they don't want to see each other again, and it's really sad because they're family. I don't know if that was fake for the show, which I don't think so. It looks like something was really real. And in case it's fake, I'm sorry, this is not something need to be put out there on the TV, because that's what people will be learning, that it's okay to treat a family member like that, which I do not agree. We need to be very respectful. And of course, we're not perfect. We do things sometimes that I, have to be very honest, that sometimes I know that I can tend to be like very toxic, but you have to recognize yourself that when you have to stop and to not go further with these type of situations. So sadly, you see that this relationship among them, it's been like kind of a broken, and Kourtney feel her that Khloe is not always taking her side as well, but only just supporting Kim, and she wasn't calling her out, even though she also caused this horrible fight that, in my opinion, I don't think it should have just ended the way it did. So, well, I don't know. Let me know what you think of it. Which was your perspective on it, and you can just put it in your comment. I hope you like it, and I'm going to continue with this type of videos where I'm going to put every comment that I see from soap operas. I'm just going to put videos of anything where I see a behavior that it's not acceptable, and I'm just going to be describing why I think this is the way of manipulation, that it's not okay, and so on. So I hope if you like the video, the content of the video, you can subscribe, and I wait you from the next week. So I hope you have a great weekend, and see you later.